Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quint. Man must have been a bloody tyrant.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably... So?
I can try.
Why is every mission for 0?
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I won't be long.
But how did the grocer know his daughter? Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever...
Sorry, we've enough...
It's not for me.
Oh, my apologies. Well, in that case, you may have...
That's really all it takes.
Of course it is. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what...
Dang, yeah, fuck me.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate.
I know.
You're free now.
Thank you.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so me. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it. I tried chasing them off myself, but if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon... Please.
All right.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's bales on the edge...
Hotel, mate. Turnips for supper.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Get him, boy! Over here. Sick of Torgal! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Over here. There, boy! Get him! That's enough!
Looks like that was the last of them.
I don't think I need all these. Like, I'm not gonna use this. Oh, I started off with that, so it doesn't matter what I want. Heat wave, I like that one a lot, though. I think I'm gonna use this one. Oh, apparently it's stronger. But I don't really like these other moves comparatively to the fire moves, so. I definitely don't want this one. Not interested at all. like, there's like a lot of space. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I getting 8 more? Am I getting 8 of these? Because like that's like a lot.
Now.
Get those items I saw.
It's looking to be a fine harvest, this year. Don't tell, mate. Turnips for supper.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your...
There. Northreach.
Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
You say these are all from Dalmet?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement. As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have... Yes. Otto asked me to help them, but to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having...
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a leave.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Huh. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being proper.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, take a moment to get ready if you need it. Now, let's get the measure of you.
If that's what you want.
Cocky.
I'd light this bitch out.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Stay down! Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other. No.
Fuck me. What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the Dane's favour, anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Got potential. I'll give you that.
These soldiers are dust. This is a flex off.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I don't know how a bear... Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. As unlike...
All right.
This town is not for the want of coin, simple, contemptible though it is, and despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to do... Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. And next here, deliver these, but... What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the 3 bearers...
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger be discreet for both our sake.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's talk.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
And you, if you've got a message for me,
Blast you! Get up! Jack, you'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
Don't wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Ah, that bastard!
Did one of them get on this?
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice. Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though fortunate enough to count, I have business beyond these walls. But the guards have grown somewhat, and who better than someone in... Would you be willing to help
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business. Though not my own.
Ah, so he found just as well. I hear it's...
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's... He was one of the only people round here who seemed...
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
No one's allowed through the
Are you gonna
gate.
buy something or not?
However do they get that cunt?
There's no... I have a delivery.
Time's up. Sorry about the one. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Will I have business with you?
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate...
Fine. This is lighter than usual.
I can always take it.
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
These people are the worst kind of people.
It all smells so...
I warn you now. I don't
I hope
filter your
he's nice.
kind.
Whether you have the coin or not.
Yep.
Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right. That isn't a burden off my back. And...
All this for a drink.
not just any drink. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. Etienne?
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Oh, and a
Fresh
china
fish!
All from the sea of grace. With reds, whites.
We've the right to confiscate any objects.
That's the day done then. Drinks.
Word is that the legions are ready to...
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful.
You don't say.
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first?
An honest man after... And if you... Despite...
I didn't realize...
As scarce as chocobo. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the heart?
I think you're doing what you believe.
Yeah, indeed. And a reward for a job well done. I thank...
Oh, these guys are shit. No idea.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd come...
You saw her before she did.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you see, Tatienne was an orphan. And she looked upon the dame as a mother.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid...
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guilly he earned, followed her around. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very...
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
It's not been half a moon since Bennett's talk.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a...
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then. Did one of them get on this side?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on. That's enough dallying, you. Up,
The lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You heard me. You, Branded, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Oh, well, don't...
All right.
My. I see he's over that way, toward...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
I let her out of her pen while I did my... I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find...
She's beautiful white hair. And she likes walking in the wheat. Oh, she must...
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields?
Why should I help you, eh?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe?
A little sass, a little bite in it, eh?
Ah, little Lisette's
Tired of
plaything.
bullshit.
Last I saw, the filthy creature was... That girl's old enough to know she should tie her...
The windmill.
Off with you now.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not... Someone napping on the job. I hope they don't mind. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's
Oh, this
time
is
to go
messed up.
home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The Crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Oh, now she's crying. Oh.
You're the bad guy.
Uh-huh. I gotta get out of this town.
Yeah.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. Get him! You know what to do, boy.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers are...
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
Yeah, I like how he's so confused too. I'm like, what?
Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Town of psychopaths.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
This place is messed up.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, The sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the no... You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Glad.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Another branded drop in the field.
If the people of Moore are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
That was a little Final Fantasy we're playing. Pause. So we're going on. Tiger out.